Hey, my name's Chris Lambert, co-host of Watching the Throne, a lyrical analysis of Kanye West, the #1 Kanye podcast. And this is the Kanye West news rundown for Monday, July 2nd, 2018. And we're kicking things off with just the reveal of Chicago West's middle name. Nice and simple, you know? It's Noel. Noel, that's it. Kim's middle name as well. Kind of the surprising thing was that North and Saint do not have middle names. So I learned that from Perez Hilton today, and I think that's the last time I'm going to go on PerezHilton.com. There's this article from The Atlantic, What Classical Music Can Learn from Kanye West, and it's an interview with Yuga Kohler and Johan, who are the two guys behind Beethoven. You might be familiar with Beethoven. It's a concert that Yuga and Johan created that puts Kanye in conversation juxtaposition with Beethoven. So they take an orchestra and play music from Jesus and the Life of Pablo by setting it up with comparisons to Beethoven, showing that what Kanye did on those albums with his arrangements and how he broke from pop music structures was much more in the vein of classical music than what other artists are doing. They've done a lot of interviews, but this is one of the most fascinating that I've read. And it's cool to see that they're continuing to get more interest, more acclaim. Johan actually got to work on Nasir, which was really cool, just because Mike Dean had become aware of him and brought him on to work on another album first. So it's cool that they're on Kanye's radar. Beethoven, I got to see it in New York City, which was really exciting. My friends timed their wedding very well. I hope that everybody gets to experience it at some point. It's a show that needs to go on the road and should be seen. There's this article on Vulture, how Kanye helped Bo Burnham go from having panic attacks on stage to creative breakthrough to making 8th grade. You may not know this, but Bo Burnham is a pretty big Kanye fan. And he ended his 2013 special, or his last special was, with a Kanye-inspired, huge, climactic piece. And he details that a little bit more and gets into how Kanye's inspired him. So highly recommend reading these two interviews if you're going to check out anything that's detailed on this episode. Hip Hop DX has this article, Who's in Kanye West's next set of 7-track albums. At this point, all of these have just kind of been rumored. Chance has said that it's going to happen, but it's not that we know of so far anything like that music has been made and they're just trying to finish things up. It seems to just be more of a verbal, we should do this, we should, and that's that. But we got Chance, Sci-Hi, Bump J and Sly Polaroid, Valley, and Ty Dolla $ign, which I'm down for any Kanye-produced album, so give me all of them. A quick article, Method Man sees his relationship with RZA and Kanye West and Kid Cudi. Just kind of cool to see Method Man shouting out that relationship and seeing the good in it. Not much more to that. 5 albums from Kanye West put Def Jam Recordings on a summer hot streak. Not much here either. I mean, it's probably just common sense that Kanye's releases would have been very beneficial for Def Jam, but this is just more of a confirmation of that. Getting a little bit into the numbers and a little bit into the details. This one was so disappointing. Okay, so here's a review of Kanye West's new housing project written by a professor of urban design, and that professor is Nick Dunn. And you would think that it being a review, it would be talking specifically about what Kanye's design plans are, and we get a little bit of that he's going to be using concrete and brutalism as kind of the style. So concrete as the, I guess, building blocks, the medium, and brutalism as the kind of aesthetic that he's going for with the design. And I was expecting, I guess, review on how design works in housing projects, or how concrete works in the design of housing projects, how brutalism fits into that, if these are good choices, bad choices, the pros and cons. But instead, it just gets into the whole issue that we saw with people reviewing Ye and Kids See Ghosts, where they couldn't not look at the context surrounding Kanye and wanting the music to address all the controversy rather than just letting the music be the music. And it seems like Nick doesn't know a lot about Kanye, just grabbing some headlines and jumping from there. West is seemingly impervious to constructive criticism or capable of being managed, as he has even said himself. We can reasonably assume community engagement and participatory processes will go out the window. These are essential for public housing, especially in the US, where their mission has contributed to terrible living conditions. I mean, Kanye's whole album creation process and music video creation process, all the art that he's worked on has always been very collaborative, bringing in a bunch of people to give insight, give feedback. Everybody that's worked with him talks about how he's been a sponge, asking questions, that the ego wasn't something that got in the way, that they felt very much part of the project. So this just seems like somebody that didn't do the research or didn't know better. And then the second portion, after not getting into any of the details at all, just speculating on Kanye's motives or his vision, is hashtag ignorance, and just getting into how him not understanding racism could contribute to problems with design. And that's it. Like, there's nothing that actually gets into the design elements and reviewing the basics of the design that Kanye has put forth. So very disappointing. I hope that Dunn comes back with a 2.0 where he actually gets into a review of the design itself rather than whatever this shit was. We'll see. Maybe. Hopefully. This is just a quick review from the Paper for the People Sunday Times. I actually don't know why I included this, but shout out to Yulisa. I don't know who he is, but he seems happy. And it's just really brief. Like, I wish I could write reviews like this and get them published somewhere, because that is nothing. And he doesn't seem happy. So, okay. Did I just click on it again? Oh, no. Enemy has Kanye and Company's Wyoming albums, the ultimate brutally edited best of playlist. And you can see the playlist here, 10 songs. If You Know, You Know, No Mistakes, Reborn, Adam and Eve, Rose in Harlem, Comeback Baby, Ghost Town, Free, Cop Shot the Kid, and WTP. My list would not look like this. I think Reborn would make it, Rose in Harlem would make it, Ghost Town would, and I'm not sure about any of the rest. Maybe Cop Shot the Kid. But, ooh. The Games We Play would definitely be on there. I thought about Killing You and Likes would be on there. Cutting Montage would be on there. Everything would be on there. I'm not sure what else. But some of these ones to skip just hurt. Like, skip the rest of Nasir, skip Three-Way. You skip Three-Way if you're sexually repressed. I'm just going to go out and say that right now. There's nothing wrong with Three-Way. Skip Kids See Ghosts just hurts my soul. And Fire? Skip Violent Crimes and All Mine. Skip Hard Piano. Painful. Painful. This one cracked me up. Kim Kardashian catches Kanye West ogling Rihanna. And you watch the video, and it's Rihanna doing Rihanna things. And then Kanye just fucking eyeing her up with a facial expression that I've never seen on another human being. And I don't think I myself can even do. I don't know what, I mean, that's an intense look. It just, Kim's reaction, Rihanna's face, Kanye's reaction, everything about this video cracks me up. It's absolutely Better Every Loop material. And just a couple more. Hot New Hip Hop has Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Beyonce make top 10 on Rolling Stone's greatest song lists. And this is, they named Crazy in Love as the best song of the last century, which, no. I mean, absolutely no. That's just not, no. Not at all. That can't be, how? How do you even, why? Why? What? That's no. But Runaway's on there. So, okay, that's good. They also put MIA's Paper Planes, Outkast Hey Ya, and then Lorde, 99 Problems, and Adele, Rolling in the Deep, along with a few others. But that's just Crazy in Love is number 1. Oh no, I have so much scrolling. I should have thought this through before I clicked on this and started going. But we're in the shit now, so we're just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep on scrolling. All right, so we're in the top 20. David Bowie, Missy Elliott, LCD Sound System, Gnarls Barkley, Toxic, All Right. All Right? Really? All Right? I like All Right, but the 13th best song of the last century? Get Your Freak On, Since You've Been Gone, Last Night, The Strokes, Royals by Lorde is number 9? Rolling in the Deep? Runaway Maps by Yeah Yeah Yeahs? No. Yes. No. Reverse, okay, but and then nah. 99 Problems at 5? Hey Ya at 4. Seven Nation Army at 3. It is the song that most easily gets stuck in my head. Paper Planes at 2 is just, I mean, Paper Planes is a great song, but Paper Planes at 2? 2? We're talking. And Crazy in Love at number 1. Crazy. Okay. Swiss Beats cut a Kanye and Bono collab from his new album, and he said that it sounded too much like a hit. It might be on my next record, but this particular record, I wanted to occupy the ground floor, which I came from, polish that, and then let people come with me to the middle of the building or the penthouse or the roof, and just start everything over again. Oh, my goodness, excuse me. So that's a thing. I guess he doesn't want any hits, which I kind of get. And then Bono, prior to the Trump fuckery. What a great line to be able to write in a article. Prior to the Trump fuckery, Bono and his fellow U2 members repeatedly praised West in the press. Music has become wallpaper, a commodity, something going on in the background. That's why I love Kanye West, because he's like, take this. I'm with him. Let's not make it comfortable. Yeah. And that's it for this episode. If you want, we released our episode on Fourth Dimension, which is just insane. Like, Fourth Dimension is maybe the most complex song that we've tried to deconstruct. And I think we hit on most of the key points. It's just difficult doing the kind of in-depth narrative and thematic deconstructions we do with the album only being out for a month. You know, we could listen to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for years, Yeezus for years, even Life of Pablo for months, and really start to formulate what we want to say in a very coherent way, where this Fourth Dimension episode, really good, but is also us just really still working through the album. But it will change the way you listen to Fourth Dimension, and change the way you listen to Kids See Ghost, and change the way you listen to Ye. So I hope you give it a listen. I hope you give it a listen. It's on iTunes, Google Music Plays, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, all those places. We also have the Yeezus book available via Kingshot Press. There's a link to that in the info. Yeezus book is a, coffee table book mixed with an academic deconstruction of the narrative, thematics, and production of Yeezus. First of its kind, one of a kind, collector's item. So I hope you get it. I hope you like it. And that does it for the news for today. Join us tomorrow. And I'm also about to do a track-by-track review of Blonde if you want to check that out. See ya.